Hey guys, it's Kayla, and today I've been requested a video, so I'm making it. Yesterday I posted the Lele Pond video. If you haven't seen it, go check that out. First off, I want to say holy shit. I told you guys about my vlog channel I created, and I was so like blown away. I didn't realize that many of you guys wanted to watch my vlogs, so I'm really excited to make them for you guys. Second thing, a lot of people commented on that video and said to talk about everything Jack Johnson kind of said about Madison Beer and him kind of like exposing her or like telling the truth or whatever, like his truth video with like all the receipts and like messages and stuff. Here's like the thing about it though, like I've heard it both ways. I've heard people be like, oh well, this changes nothing, all he did was say that she leaked it but he was still abusive. And I've also heard people be like, she just wants attention so she was leaking it and making like it all dramatic or something like that. One thing I do know is that the relationship was toxic for both of them. It's what Jack was saying, and I mean I kind of 100% believe that, especially the way everything's been playing out. When I found out that like Madison like kind of released it, I mean I feel like, and I just like want to say this in a way so that people don't like hate on me, because it's not like I don't like either of them. Like they both seem like really sweet, awesome people, you know. And I mean they obviously got to a place because of like their talent. So I'm not saying that these people are any less because of like the actions that happened. But I think that when I found out Madison released it, I was kind of just like, okay, well, I think that was just really immature. I mean, I'm not saying that she's not a good person, any Madison fans out there. I'm just saying like I feel like it was just like not, I mean, like, why release it to the internet unless you want people to not like Jack because you don't like Jack or something like that. I don't know what she was hoping to gain from it. Maybe make her like her look like a good person. I don't know. Like, I don't know what she was gaining from it. I just think it was weird that she released it her own. It just made me look at her so much differently. And I mean, in the first video I was kind of talking about like I still don't discredit anything Jack said. Like I really don't think it was okay for him to say any of those things. At the same time, I feel like that was, you know, also a really personal matter between them, obviously. And like when Jack came out and said, sorry, when I say Jack, it's like two different Jacks. The Jack Gilinsky, Jack Johnson. When Jack Gilinsky said like, oh, this was a year ago, this was like a while ago, why did she still release it and like make everyone think it was so recent? And then when he did his apology letter, she did her apology letter, and it was just like, everybody speak up when you're being abused. I wasn't there. I'm like literally can't say much because it's like all we know is audio. We didn't see nothing. We don't like literally know their day-to-day lives. And Jack Johnson even said like it looked perfect online, but it wasn't. It was totally toxic. And so it's really hard to say like who, I mean, I know I wouldn't say I'm on a side, but I definitely think that she shouldn't have released the audio. Like if I was her, I just think that I would never do that. You know, maybe there was more to the audio than like we know, and she was trying to warn people that he was abusive. I don't know. Like I really don't know. I just think it like really shocked me when I found out. I was like, holy shit. I just don't like see her as that kind of person who like went to the internet for things. But, like at the same time, I'm not much of like a fan of her, so I don't really know. Sometimes I just like feel like people with like a fan base, and I feel like people with like platforms sometimes use it to their advantage when they get in fights or like in beef with people. They kind of use it to their advantage so that they don't directly say like send hate to these people, but like they indirectly do with like some of the things they say or they do. When you bring it to the internet, you know that this person's going to get a lot of hate for it. They're going to get a lot of backlash, and if it's another person who also has some sort of platform, it's kind of like you're trying to hit their career. But I'm not saying that's what Madison did. I'm saying that's what's been happening lately, just like with anybody. YouTubers like literally beef every day. That's what they do to try to like, that's the only way you can get at another social media person, is to hit their fan base or hit them where they hurt, which is people who support them. So I don't know if that's what Madison did. I don't know if that's what Jack did. I don't know. Just think that's what's been happening lately, and it's like so crazy. It just kind of goes to show that we're all human, and that like literally these people that a lot of kids look up to are probably not the best role models. I'm not talking directly about Madison. Talking about a lot of other people. With this whole situation specifically, I don't even know where to start. When the audio got leaked, it was so easy to make assumptions and talk about it. And now that there's been apologies on both sides, assumptions and accusations, it's kind of like, now I'm just so confused, and I'm kind of in a place where I can't really say. I mean, before I was kind of like, okay, Jack shouldn't have done that, but now I'm kind of like, yeah, he still shouldn't have done that, but like Madison shouldn't have done that. And so it's like they both did wrong. I feel like things show people's true colors, and I don't really know what else to say about this, but don't hate on me. I love all of you guys. You guys are honestly the sweetest people ever. Like the comments I get, the likes I get, the support, every time you guys like ask for a new video, I love to make it for you guys. I love to sit down, I love to talk about these things with you guys. I'm so glad you guys are excited for my vlogs just as much, and I'm glad you guys love the videos I make and the quality and everything, and I try to interact with you guys as much as I can. So I hope you guys like this, or like what I had to say on it, but I love you guys.